Alright guys, excuse me, Gemini back with another video, and in this video I wanted to talk about the YWC and kind of where I'm at with it all. I was recently hit with a question on Facebook. Gem, what do you think about all the fighting in the YWC? Gem, what do you think about the YWC as a whole? And I kind of wanted to come on and make a video about it and give you my opinion about it. YWC. I think it is a tough place to be here on YouTube. One, I feel like here in the YWC, I feel like a lot of YouTubers don't support one another. They would rather find a way to get some dirt or some info on someone and attack them and score the views and score the subs for themselves at anyone's expense. I think there's a lot of guys here on YouTube who would sell you right down the river for views or just to better themselves. I think it's a very cutthroat type place where if anyone has any excuse to make a video on you and try to get their view count up, they will at any cost. I mean, I think people will sell themselves out for views here in the YWC. I think people will sell their families out. I think that people here will sell anything out. There's no limits to what guys won't do here on YouTube to get their channels over. It's true. And I think, and I'm not bragging, but I think that that's one of the refreshing things about me running a YouTube channel like myself, is I won't sell anyone out to make my channel better. I'll do it with my own creative content, and if that takes 10 years to work, and if that takes 10 years to get the videos popular, then it takes 10 years. At least no one got their feelings hurt. One thing that's really sad about the YouTube wrestling community, YWC, is when Sean, the biggest guy on here, hits 100,000, people are still gonna hate on him. And you would think, like, in a decent community, when someone hits 100,000, like, everyone would be like, whoa, that's pretty cool. Whoa, that's pretty awesome that he accomplished such an amazing feat. But instead, people are just going to look at that, see it, it's going to fuel their fire more, and hate on him even more for it. So it's kind of weird when the biggest guy on here in the YWC is going to get hated on more every sub he grows. I think that the YouTube wrestling community has tons of young kids who honestly want to run a wrestling channel, don't understand why the wrestling channel isn't more popular, and doesn't understand the logics and the logistics and how hard it is to promote and get your YouTube channel over. And so they cause trouble on here. And I think there's a lot of troublemakers on here, and that's why I steer clear of all the troublemakers on here, and I just do my own thing, stay out of people's business, and try not to hurt nobody's feelings, even though people try to hurt my feelings on here every day, and I just ignore them and stay away from them. If you watch my videos and I don't respond to you on Facebook and Twitter, do not take it personal. I see your messages. Believe me, I read them. It's not that I don't want to respond to you on Facebook. Believe me when I tell you there's just circumstances behind responding to people. And if I tried to respond to every message I get every day, I would never be able to sign off Facebook. I'm not necessarily a trusting person either. I really got to know you before I trust you and I let you inside me. Because I've been burned before on here, as we all have, and I'm not going to let that happen again. So, in closing, I think the YWC YouTube wrestling community is kind of a toxic environment. I really do. I think that there's some good people, but I think there's a lot of bad eggs at the same time. A lot of people that really just come on here to cause trouble and get the best of you at any cost, sell you out make their YouTube channel better. And it's really sad that YouTube has come to that. it's really sad that here on YouTube, so much uncreative content is thrown towards people's ways when people actually don't take the time and create videos, you know, and it's just a it's kind of a toxic environment. And you ask me how I felt, that's how I feel. Toxic environment, no creativity, no one really works together and bands together. The best time for the YouTube wrestling community is, say, after a pay-per-view, when everyone makes their reviews and stuff, you know, and that's kind of what it should be for, is everyone talking about wrestling, and instead it just turns into everyone just talking about utter nonsense and attacking each other, and it's really a bunch of crap, and that's why I don't involve myself in. I don't have time in an internet fight with 17-year-olds. It's just a waste of time. So that's my thoughts. I'm Gemini. Thank you.